and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 4 of Origins. Shenanigans.
Fuckery.
Yeah. Black Squadron has officially been split up. Aldrea is suffering from something that we don't know.
Yeah.
Rosgreaves has been suddenly given an assignment for the 5 parts of the day away that could take him a long time.
Yeah.
In the middle of a very important siege.
Yeah.
Ilmaya is Ilmaya.
I'm just kinda seeing what's happening right now.
Everything is kind of happening just around you.
Everything's kinda happening around me.
You probably just saw me take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have seen him just run away. Alright, back at the top.
It's me.
Timer, 4 parts.
How about that?
So,
You get that massive plus 15. It's another roll.
exactly.
He gets a plus.
18.
I'll give you the credit. So, yeah, he had a plus 15 because of the
That was 10.
Or 10.
Yeah, plus 10.
It's still crit.
Yeah, it's still correct.
Alright, I'm going to give you the critical.
Alright.
Because the plus. You feel a surge of divinity and realize something's baiting you. You open your eyes and it disappears as you're flooded with the divinity and the peace that you are used to. Not this fear, not this emptiness that you were following, chasing after, or was making you chase it. You're not quite sure which. But Nieta definitely did help, and you fly up. Your hair has returned to its beautiful white. Ty is returning to his black. Your coloration is returning to normal. As you kind of breathe very heavily, Nieta goes, "Oh!" Now, mind you, she is naked. She was doing spells in front of you. Covered in paint, so this is the first time you've actually seen her exposed. But she goes, "Ah! You're awake."
What happened?
Well, as far as I can tell, somebody tried to tap into the Purge realm and started playing flip-flop with somebody's emotions. How do you feel?
I can get back to you on that.
Well, you
Yeah.
actually do feel at peace.
Yeah, better.
The
at
restful
least,
minds are doing their job at keeping your emotions stable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ty flies up and goes, "Hey, hoo, ha, hey!"
Hello there.
I'm back.
Are you back?
Are you?
He kind of looks around the room. His eyes dance around, kind of crinkles his eyes and looks at you. Yes.
Good. I think we haven't lost too much time.
Well, it took us a day for me to get set up and get you through this, but I'll give you charms and make sure that you guys have charms to wear. Don't take them off. I can't guarantee you to ward them off forever, but for now it'll be strong enough. I may have to craft some more.
Cool.
However, might I suggest getting runes put on your armor? My daughter, you know her, fire spell. She's quite the little warrior, quite better than her mother, surprisingly. So I would go check her out. Otherwise, you guys have a clean bill of health. She stands and walks out.
Thank you, and it's like I knew that there would be a way for them to get me out of this if I was doing something wrong.
Your confidence feels so overwhelmed.
It's like,
Yeah.
I can trust them even further than what I previously had because they didn't let me lose my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect that. So now I gotta continue this war.
All right.
I should investigate the purge realm. Hope that everything's situated, everyone's ready, everything's like
Yes, everything is.
okay.
The attack seemed to be focused specifically on you and Ty, flip-flopping your emotions against each other. Hence the beyond absurd berserk attack he did earlier.
Yeah.
Now, how warranted it was warranted. However, it was a little overreaction, even for the situation.
Yeah.
You're still running.
Yeah.
So
The water's making it rough.
Running on water wasn't as hard as
Running in water.
Running in water.
Yeah, he's running in water.
My
I
question
see.
is, how the fuck did I get out of the cave?
You knew the way out.
Same way
Yeah.
you came in.
You guys
Underwater.
Same way you
You
came,
came in.
You have water magic 30.
Yeah.
You could also just move it yourself.
Yeah, because I also have earth elemental magic.
You think we wouldn't have secured the passage as we moved in?
Yeah, that too.
There's runes and bubbles. There's now a literal air pocket from, like, you're just following. So literally, your analogy about trenches is pretty much what you guys did, but with magical bubbles
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magical trenches with bubbles.
and underwater, which is
Eh,
even
it
terrifying.
works.
Ungodly terrifying. Yeah, essentially, you're running in pure darkness. You can't really see what's above you. Just endless. Well, other than the torches. Okay. Although I do want to point out that the torches are lighting up, and then as soon as you get a certain distances, they're turning off. They're run by green magic. Just so everybody's aware, just so the visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that's a really cool visual. The water too, and it lights up and disappears. Alright.
Yeah.
So,
These two have finally stabilized, which was taking your turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys now can get back to the matter at hand of tactic.
indeed.
Because you guys also still have to somehow get your own pets up there. Because the holes are big enough to fit about 3 men wide, 4 men high. That's the size of the head of an alpha wyvern. Yeah,
It's
that could cause a major problem.
Yeah.
Because getting your pets up and active where they can be useful is also going to be a big problem. However, it's a good line of defense because essentially there's a line of wyverns just looking at the upstairs, just going. So you're either going to get breathed to death or you're going to get chompy on sharpy teeth. Either way, yum yum for them.
So we need to be able to scout. So we need scouts to determine what the setting is.
And the Atlanteans are all of them. So you may have to talk to Theseus to try to get him to get them to agree.
Am I listening to this conversation?
Yeah, you're in on it.
Okay.
Well, that's what Black Rose does
Yeah.
suggest is that you could get Theseus to recommend some of his who would take the mark, but as of right now, all Atlanteans, as a matter of protest for what we're doing, which again, they understand that we're going to siege this, but it is a matter of protest. They're not going to actively help us until we get into the city and defend. So,
How many earth-bending people do we have?
outside of the Atlanteans,
Yes.
4.
That ain't really gonna do it that fast. If we had to make the holes bigger, that was my option, but it's gonna be a time.
There's architectures there too.
Mm-hmm.
You're also fighting through glass.
Yeah.
This isn't stone. We need somebody. Namid goes,
Yeah, I wasn't gonna even.
Black Rose! Namid, before even Black Rose, somebody. Namid just, And Black Rose was, we're not asking.
Yeah.
We're stating what we need. Is someone to be able to bend the glass out of the way.
I, however, am asking.
Did you not hear the part about protesting?
And did you? And I also did hear the part about we currently have a foot of glass above us and he's broken. checked, he's not an Atlantean anymore.
The mid kind of looks around.
Of course,
I
I am
may-
only just asking.
I
I'm
may be
revoking
able to
rights.
convince some of them. But they're gonna want some guarantees. Guarantee you guys won't kill everyone. Guarantee that those who do not want to fight will be given safe haven.
I want nothing more than that safelyhood of all the civilians that we have to get through.
It could be all of the combatants. The entire city could be against us. What you guys don't know, and I will reveal to you now, is at birth, we are trained to defend the city. And from birth, every citizen could be a threat. Every citizen could potentially stand against us. And I wanted to make it be clear that there will be some who will choose not to. And those who choose not to should be given safe haven.
And I completely agree with this statement.
Black Rose and Elmaya's eyes kind of dance around, and Ty looks into it.
Well, I have no resources or any sort of guarantees I can give.
Ty thinks, I can only guarantee that if they attack, it'll be quick.
I can only guarantee that if they give them I can only guarantee that I will personally not kill them, but I cannot say for anyone else.
I can give the order. The mid. It'll have to do. I know that there will be situations where it will be uncontrollable. The risk will be too high, but I ask that we try.
We will try, and the risk will be worth the reward.
And maybe I can convince some of the Atlanteans to help after. Theseus kind of chuckles. Good. They're very rowdy, and they're very nearsighted. Unless you throw a whole bunch of gold in them, which, no offense, as deep as those coffers are, I don't want to spend any more than we are. He kind of looks at Black Rose. Black Rose snickers. He goes, you guys are like this much my paycheck.
And I'm not an alchemist, so not like I can change that.
Theseus goes, hey, come on, let's go try to figure out how we're going to kill that thing. Which reminds me, have we seen it?
I don't believe we have.
I wonder where it could be.
Wherever, underwater, wherever the king is.
The king's above water. You guys kind of walk out on this content note.
I meant underwater, like.
Oh, that's such a good ending. Oh. Back to the top. So they walk out,
Yep.
doing their conversation. What are you going to do for this turn?
I was too busy looking at my spells for my future turns to figure out what I was going to do for this turn. I apologize, audience.
Let's see. Because Nimid is black and red, this would be Nimid's device. He does succeed.
Alright. Well done.
That was the end of his turn. Which, now to the top.
I'm going to suggest that my people go in first.
We'll go in with the first wave.
Yeah. Because
As barriers.
we have a spell called Wave of Restlessness, and it's going to work very well for me to not be killing these people.
Oh, is that the one that makes them put down their arms and stop fighting?
It says how much it costs, long range AoE, can't be dodged, must use magic to block, destroys shield or domes, everyone inside will take proc regardless, only hits light, dark, or truly dark users, D10, turn for cast, 1 G and 1 divinity.
What were the colors?
What? The colors?
Yeah. What? Who can it hit?
Oh.
Light, dark,
Dark and truly dark.
and truly dark.
Yeah, that might
Here's
have
the
to be
problem.
spell that I'm looking
You
for.
can't hit them.
Yeah.
They're neutrals.
I know I have a spell that does a lot of, like, something...
Well, keep looking.
Yeah.
Dude, you got.
I might be thinking of a different
You could
stat
be.
block.
I
though.
think you're thinking of cleric or sainthood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sainthood or divinity, one of the two.
Hmm.
Anyway, and I know you're that's prepping your
Yeah.
tables. You're still running.
Yep.
What are you doing for your first turn?
For my first turn?
Yeah, it's turn. We're at the top. That's what I was asking.
I was going to... I mean, all my men are ready. All my women are ready. Everything's ready.
Everyone is actually very high morale.
Yeah.
The sense that you're going, you may actually take the city is really high right now.
Yeah. We just gotta be very careful and not overstep our
Mhm.
power.
That's kind of the big key
Yeah.
right now, is that you overstep, it will literally end in the army getting without a foothold
Yeah.
in the first layer. You guys will eventually get kicked out. Either they'll drown you out or they'll drop the city on your ass.
Yeah.
One way or another, the army's gone.
Yeah. And we're kind of in that army, so we kind of don't want it to disappear with us.
Your move, man.
Shit.
You can skip it if you want to. Just chill out.
Yeah. Because I'm just trying to still figure out what my future move is going to be, so I guess my move is focusing on doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reduce your timer by 1.
I got it.
Copy. No, I'm already reduced it down to 3.
Oh.
When you said go back to the top of the turn, I
Yep.
reduced it by 1.
Because we
All
still
right.
had to do his turn.
Oh.
So now we're at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I am adding Black Rose to the list of people who will be rolling
Yeah.
and doing items.
So our goal right now is to get out of the cave and into the higher city.
You need to get above the water.
Yeah. And we are convince Atlanteans to do it.
Well, Namid, you convinced Namid,
We convinced Namid.
who convinced the Atlanteans.
Atlanteans to do it.
On the condition that we try to save as many non-combatants as possible.
Yes. So
You still don't know what's at the top of the mountain, or you remember, because it's a layered castle.
yeah.
So each layer can fire on the bottom layer,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to get you'll be underneath that first layer coming up through. So you'll actually have 2 layers of walls shooting down.
Yeah.
It will not be an easy exit.
No, it will not.
And then you're also going to have the Atlanteans, who are going to be trying to stop the cave from getting bigger,
Mm-hmm.
aka anti-sappers.
I guess I do have an idea what I could do.
Okay.
Can I grab? Do any of these Atlanteans know volcanic?
All of them would need to, because they need to know glass.
Okay, so.
So most of them are fusion users. Yes.
Yes. So can I ask 2 of them to come with me so I can level up volcanic as well?
You can ask one.
All right.
I'll give you one.
I'll take one.
And you'll gain 3 points. Because it's an Atlantean teaching you. I'll give you the bonus for that. And 1 and 1.
Yep. So that It's mine.
Yep, back to the top. Oh, wait.
Yep.
Mid. 9. He still passes his roll. He's a 5 on that one.
Oh, it's underneath you.
Let's see. Black Rose is going to roll his first super intelligent roll today. Gets a 2.
Sad.
You don't understand the complexity of what he's trying to figure out. The fact that I got a 2 is awesome. In my personal opinion, it's awesome. Alright. Did we remove him down to 2?
We didn't. So moving down to. There we go.
Bottom?
Alright. Since I'm at level 4, that enables me to pick up Elemental Earth. At level 1, of course.
Mhm.
Guess we still have the Kraken situation to deal with.
Yep.
And the Kraken is going to be underground.
Underwater. yes.
Underwater. And this castle has like an underwater complex.
Yep, you guys have already traversed it.
Okay.
You know that there's a centular hive where most of the eels and leviathans rest and sleep, but that is also where they control the currents, where 3 leviathans roll one direction and 3 leviathans roll the other to control the underground currents.
Right. So where would that thing be?
Approximately 4 miles below you.
Yes. Generally.
Oh no, like directly, like in where you guys are, right? So this layer, it would be like, but you'd have to.
For the audience, he's making a lot of squiggly lights.
Yeah, sorry. Instead of being like a straight line, if you were to go in a straight line, it's a 4-mile hike.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got to navigate the ant hive,
Yeah.
catacombs that are down below, which you could get lost in because that area, you guys heard it, but you never physically observed the hive because you didn't want to get too close for fear of triggering the hive,
Mm-hmm.
which would have also been a very bad time.
Quite a bad time.
So it's big enough that it holds at a minimum 6 leviathans and the entire hive of the Marnosian eels.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which up to this point everyone thought was a genuine myth. Which you guys can genuinely know for a fact. No, they're real.
Yeah.
May be real.
They way real because there's a swarm. Can't exactly see what. Again, like I said,
Yeah.
for the most part you saw them as they patrolled, but you never actually saw them. It was more the outlines, the shapes, the fear of it being there, more than actually seeing them themselves.
Wow. Then if we're going to go after the Kraken, we're going to have to traverse the hive and deal with all the eels and leviathans in there.
Or you can draw it out by attacking the king.
Yes, that's going to take a lot longer because we need to burrow up. Which, at this point, it just seems like now all I can do is wait until we have a way up.
Well, you have the way up. Now it's just them getting through their rolls. You've got 2 weapons.
Thor is preparing now.
Well, yeah, they're making the glass incisions and working. They're doing their sapper job.
Mm-hmm.
Because the plan is to explode like a bat hive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wyverns will just start flying out everywhere from the hole that you guys are pretty much drilling right now, and the soldiers will just spill out.
Like an anthill in a panic.
Well, yeah, if the anthill was filled with dragons,
Yeah.
soldiers, and hundreds of pounds of ordnance.
Mm-hmm.
All of with
hundreds of
state-of-the-art-
thousands of pounds of ordnance. Sorry.
Death from below.
Yeah.
Well, death from above, below, and in between.
Yeah.
How the did this happen?
And behind
Because
enemy lines.
we came in the last place you'd ever look, right under your noses.
Literally, you came from not only behind,
Yeah.
but above and below.
Yeah.
Alright.
Once we
And
open
straight.
this. Yeah.
Like, it's everywhere. You guys are gonna flood on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we need to do it professionally.
Yeah, you need to get out of that fucking hole.
Yeah.
Like, one of the big things that the officers are straight up saying is, no matter what happens, keep your shields up and keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking stop. You stop, you and the squad could possibly die.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with my original idea, which was whenever my group rushes.
Well, yeah,
out,
that's gonna help with. But you're talking about getting the size of alpha wyverns out of this hole, and they are going to be above you. So yeah, your army is still gonna everybody's distributed correctly.
Yeah.
It's like we're just trying to get the scale of what's about to actually happen
Yeah.
and why it's going really, really hard. For the most part, they're going to have to like shatter clash real quick, and then the surge. It's going to be,
Yeah.
we've burrowed the hole, go, because once they're done, it's like
Yeah.
they will know.
Yeah.
They will know, and there's a chance for retaliation in closing that hole up before you can get it back open.
Yeah.
So it's like once the hole's open, you're
It's go
going.
time.
It's
Yeah.
go time.
Alright. So this glass that's we're trying to pierce is just a layer.
No, the entire complex, everything of Atlantis is made out of Atlantean glass.
Yes.
So what they're doing actually is more like melting the glass off and making a giant hole in the glass,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just moving it out of the way.
So, like, say if we were on the surface, the ground would be glass.
Yeah, everything's glass. Once you set foot in the city, everything is glass.
But the ground below us right now is not glass.
Yeah.
Alright.
There is still ground. They still had to have a surface to build on to begin with. And you also got Atlanteans that can raise the earth just in case.
Yep.
It's just getting through the glass that is in front of you to get all of your ordnance out, your heavy artillery and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The downside to coming out of the ground is that all your heavy stuff that requires, a little bit of elbow room doesn't exactly have the elbow room it needs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fine. We're figuring a way around it. Everything's
Yep,
going smoothly. Put up so many shields. They don't even know. They have no idea how many shield domes they're gonna get hit with. The answer's all of them.
Then I guess I'm just going to pass this turn and wait.
Alright. See if Mid can speed this up. If he speeds it up, the attack is now.
Cool.
Nope. So you got one more turn,
Alright.
and you're still traveling.
Good.
Roll.
I suppose I can.
On your turn, I need you to roll, because you would actually feel the tension throughout the mark. It would quite make you question your orders. Just thought about that. Black Rose's full intent right now is to take Atlantis. May
Yeah.
be compelled to come back. Welcome to the mark.
Oh no, if that's the case, then I'm mountain.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I'm calling Dracul.
For
speed.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't need the speed. You'd just have to turn around and restart your timer. Well, whatever time you have left. It's back opposite direction.
It's at 2, so you just have to wait 2 more turns.
Two more turns.
At this point, since he already has 2 turns left, and Black Rose gave him express permission.
He did. Well, no, it's literally Black Rose's intent right now is so focused. He's having to fight through the mark's intent because it's literally filling out Black Rose's full focus.
I'm just saying it might just be more prudent, so he actually gets time to do stuff rather than waiting on a 6-turn timer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it'll only be 2 more turns.
Yeah, and you guys will barely have had the assault start.
Actually, what would the super flight be on the Wyvern for the flight?
The super flight, you haven't done any upgrading, so whatever Glux was originally, which is 2.
Not be fast enough.
No, not faster.
Running's faster.
Okay.
Usually it is. There are a few situations where super flight can outrun super speed, but there's very few situations. Though the best part about super flight is that you can break the atmosphere and you fly into space if you wanted to, so, there's that. Super speed can't.
If you're not acclimated to doing such things, you might die, but it's a thing you can do.
It's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
You could die immediately afterwards, but hey. No.
Oh, I gotta do Black Rose's super
Yes.
intelligence roll. Yes! Got it. Cool. The attack gets a plus 15.
Oh, cool.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Because Black Rose is gonna pull the fucking ass over.
It's Black Rose.
Yeah.
Expect anything less.
Exactly.
Fine movements is cool.
So whose turn is it? Mine?
Here's
Yes.
Or at the top.
Alright. We're all ready. Everything's good to go.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
It's there. Edge of the knife blade. And we'll find out next time. Yeah, I saw your face, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time on the Eternal Cycle Origins, Season 3. In Episode 5, we burn Atlantis.